Hello and welcome to the last Kicktalk of 2014. I'm Callum Corral. In today's programme, we have a report from Troon versus Arthurlie, including after-match reaction, and after that we have a goal scorers roundup. But now it's on to the classified results. Stagecoach Premier Division: Beath 0, Auchinleck 2, Cumnock 4, Shotts 1, Troon 1, Arthurlie 0, Halford 3, Glenafton 1, Meadow 1, Kilbunny 3, Clydebank 2, Petershill 0. Stagecoach First Division: Kilsyth 4, Yoker 2, Ardeer 2, Pollock 3. Stagecoach Ayrshire District League: Anbank 2, Saltcoats 5, Lugar Boswell Thistle 14, Girvan 0, Kilwinning 3, Whitlets 1, Muirkirk 3, Dalry 9. Stagecoach Central District First: Larkhall 3, Lesmahago 4. And Stagecoach West of Scotland Central District Second: Vale of Leven 3, St Rochs 4, Glasgow Perthshire 2, Royal Albert 1. And now it's on to Stuart McConnell's report from Portland Park, where Troon took on Arthurlie in one of the big Premiership matches on Saturday.
Portland Park, where the final score in this Stagecoach Super League Premier Division match was Troon 1, Arthurlie 0. Jim Kirkwood's men went into this match looking to continue their fight for survival, and after the good point they'd earned at Cumnock last week. Arthurlie had been in a good run, although they'd lost their last couple of matches, and we're also looking to bounce back. It was a cracking game between two very good footballing sides. Early on in 4 minutes, Scott Chatham shot over the bar around 5 yards for Troon, and then at the other end 3 minutes later Gary Smith hit the crossbar from 25 yards for Arthurlie. Danny Burns then came close for the visiting side in 9 minutes, and Pat Walker had a chance for Troon. Burns ballooned the ball over the bar in 24 minutes as the Barhead side could have possibly shaded the first half, and then a corner kick from Ryan McArdle was headed over the bar by Ryan McGregor in 28 minutes. Stevie Wilson for Troon had a sort of chance for Troon in 32 minutes, but he was tripped in the box, but no penalty was given, play was waved on into the second half, and Troon looked up for it. Dale Moore who'd had a great game. He'd swung across into the box in 47 minutes but found no takers. Just a minute later McTernan came close for Arthurlie. However, the deadlock was broken in 50 minutes with a great sort of set piece goal. It was a Dean Keenan free kick from 25 yards, brilliantly headed home from 8 yards by Stevie Wilson, the striker. That was a crucial goal, as it turned out, for Troon. Then sort of after that, there was a great chance for the hosts, and Dale Moore had teed up Pat Walker, but he sliced a shot inches wide from 8 yards in 62 minutes. And then Moore again had a shot blocked in the box in 76 minutes. And Arthurlie had a sort of goal chalked off about 10 minutes from time for an infringement after Kevin Green headed into the net. So really that's where it finished. So from Portland Park, where the final score in the Stagecoach Super League Premier Division match was Troon 1, Arthurlie 0, it's Stuart McConnell for Kicktalk.
And after the match, Stuart McConnell spoke to Stevie Wilson, the goal scorer.
Stevie, an important goal from you. It's a hard fought victory. It was a very tight game.
It was. So the first half an hour we were kind of under the cosh, but then once we got to grips with the game, we done really well.
Yeah, and it was a nice delivery from Dean Keenan.
It was a great assist, to be fair.
Yeah.
But the header was better, I think.
Yeah. And you've scored a few again this season?
I have so.
Was it half a dozen?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully I keep continue.
And then an important win. You've had 2 wins in the league now, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
You got a point last week, so it's 4 points out of 6.
So fingers crossed next week we're at home again against Bees, so hopefully we can take the 3 points for them as well.
Because as Jim said, you could move within a point of Bees if you were to win that.
So fingers crossed it could be
a
good Christmas and New Year.
Decent crowd today.
It was.
It's had to dig in. It's one of these. It wasn't, but it was a good match to watch. Two quality teams.
Fingers crossed we get the 3 points next week as well. Good Christmas, New Year.
You're quite enjoying it anyway. You've been here for quite a few seasons now.
4 seasons, I think.
Yeah.
Enjoying it.
Okay. And you've got new players coming in recently as well. You've added a wee bit to Pat Walker and Riley.
They've done really good.
Fitted in quickly, haven't they?
Yeah.
And finally, Stuart spoke to Troon manager Jim Kirkwood.
Meadow and things as well. So joined by Jim Kirkwood, Troon manager, after that sort of excellent result against Arthurlie. And how do you feel, Jim, about the performance? I thought you dug in very important 3 points.
Yeah, we've played better and lost this year, Stuart, that's a fact.
Yeah.
And I think if I said we didn't ride our luck at times today, I'd be shot by the Arthurlie punters, because we definitely did. But equally we've hit the post, we've hit the crossbar. We've had quite a few good chances. It's a really well taken goal by Stevie Wilson.
A nice delivery as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Dean's great with the dead ball, but Stevie's actually said it at half time that Stevie had the potential to be a match winner for us today, and when it proves it to be right, it's always a good thing.
And it's very important, I think, especially after we lost last week.
We drew last week coming up, but we lost to Auchinleck here. And that Auchinleck's on the team that's beaten us here in the last 12 months. So it was important today to get back on winning track and make sure we keep our home record nice and squeaky clean, which is what we wanted to do.
You're unbeaten at home in the league, aren't you?
And apart from Auchinleck Talbot.
Of course.
So it was a big 3 points for us today. Shots have lost and Glenafton's lost, so it's kind of
push you up a couple of points.
It pushes up certainly one place.
So you'll be up to 9.
Now you're testing me, 7th, I think.
7th,
so it's. But the main thing is, it's now you can start to see that there's really a kind of a bottom 6 or 7, and then there's the rest. And we're in there, happy to be in there, because it's where we thought we would be. We just want to make sure we keep putting points on the board.
And Beath at home next week.
Again,
lost to Talbot today, but then who doesn't?
Well, that's right, and I think when we played Beath there, but it was 4 each. Probably either team could have won that game, and neither team would have complained, if that makes sense. So we've had some good games with Beath over the last few years, so we'll look forward to bringing them down here next Saturday, and if we can beat them, we go within a point of them. And I would never, if you'd said that to me 6-7 weeks ago, I would have laughed at you.
What do you think's been you had some good results recently, and although before you won your first one, you did some close ones. Is that just the fact that you're converting chances now?
Well, I think you even see that today there, Stuart. It's 1-0 and fine lines. They've hit the post, and Marty's made an excellent save with about 10 minutes to go. There was an offside decision. No, in fact, it was a free kick. They said the defender was climbing. But 1-0, it's very fine margins, and we've been on the other side of that too many times this year so far. We should have won the game, but we didn't. But this time we have, so very happy.
So it's a good sort of good start, a good sort of end to the year, as it were, for you.
It's a good way to end 2014. 2014's been an amazing season for this club. Winning 2 trophies. People go long times in football without winning anything, and we were fortunate last year to win the league title, win the Ayrshire Cup, and obviously play in the West of Scotland Cup final as well.
And that is a very appropriate way to end it for Troon in a very productive year. So well done to Jim Kirkwood and his team for finishing 2014 on a high. And now it is on to this weekend's Goal Scorers Roundup. One of the shock results of the season came at Meadow Park, where Kilbirnie obliterated Oven Meadow's unbeaten run with a 3-1 victory. Ladeside were in unstoppable form, moving 3-0 up before half-time thanks to goals from Boris, Gibson and Barr. Flood replied for Meadow on the 75th minute for a consolation. And that spelled good news from challengers Auchinleck Talbot. They got a 2-0 win at Beath thanks to a Pope strike in the first half, followed by a Wilson penalty in the second. Hulford leapfrogged Glenafton to 4th in the league after their 3-1 victory over the Glens. Ian Gold and Jamie Campbell won the score sheet for Basement Boys Clydebank, who recorded a much needed win over 3rd place Petershill. So looking at the Premier League table, Oven Meadow are top with 31 points, while Auchinleck are second with 27 points, but with 2 games in hand. In the First Division, Pollock grabbed an 87th minute winner thanks to Paul Gallagher to secure a 3-2 win at Ardea and maintain the momentum charge at the top of the table. David Winters also notched a double for Pollock. It may only be Christmas, but the Glasgow men look on great form and really are in a good position going into the new year. In the Ayrshire District League, the sad news was that Govan were only able to field 8 men as they were well and truly beaten by Lugar Boswell Thistle 14-0. It sounds very worrying times indeed for Govan if that is the position that they are left in. I know that there was great efforts made to make sure that the game went on today at Lugar, but I don't think anybody would have imagined that the state Govan were in, given that they had so few players. And at the top of the division, Kilwinning beat Whitlets 3-1 to maintain their top position in the Ayrshire district. So that's it for Kicktalk this week. Thank you to Stuart McConnell for his match reports from Portland Park, and thank you very much for joining us throughout the year. Have a happy new year when it comes. Thank you and goodbye.